I'm Carolyn Yamarino, creator and writer of Sweet and Power. Welcome to Short and Sweet, where we'll do a quick debrief of the previous episode and answer any of your questions. Today we've got a guest with us. Her name is Yeji Sakota, and she plays Yuna Kang on the show.
Hello!
Episode 1, Proof, was inspired by some real-life events that happened to you. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah. My parents and I immigrated from South Korea when I was pretty young. We came to Seattle and they were working really hard, working double shifts. I ate ramen all the time, almost every day.
What was your favorite flavor of ramen?
Oh, I have so many. I love noguri, shin ramen, can't go wrong with that one, and the kimchi ramen. But I did get acid reflux from it as a kid, which is the basis for the first episode.
That's right. So it landed you in the hospital. What happened?
My mom took me to the hospital and the doctor told my mom that I had acid reflux. He immediately asked her, "What are you feeding her?" Which is actually a direct quote from the first episode. I remember her looking so disappointed and ashamed of herself. I had a mixture of emotions during this conversation. I was sad that she was so upset with herself, but then I was also a little happy that she felt so guilty and ashamed because she was never home, unlike my other friends' parents who were home all the time.
Right, our upbringing did look a lot different from some of our friends growing up. How did that impact you?
Oh, I was so envious of my friends and their relationship with their parents. Whenever I went over to hang out, their parents would be home, mom would be baking cookies, and they'd be watching a movie together. I remember thinking as a kid that's what every family should look like, but my family didn't look like that at all. I remember being very resentful towards my parents because they were never around. It took me a while to realize the sacrifice and just how much they worked to give me and my brother such a privileged upbringing. Yeah.
A lot of our cast members have similar stories, and so it's really important for us to dedicate the first episode as an homage to our parents and our families for all of their love and sacrifice.
Speaking of paying homage, how did you come up with the name Sweet and Power for the show?
Yeah, Sweet and Power is a play on sweet and sour, and in episode 1, a character, Noi, talks about how Asian Americans assimilated to the United States because of their fusion food. So she brings up items like General Tso, fortune cookies, and sweet and sour chicken.
Oh, I remember you hating Chinese fusion food in college. Has your mentality around it changed at all?
Yeah, I hated that stuff because it was a bastardization of real Chinese food. You know, nothing in Hong Kong ever tasted like that. But then as I started learning more about the Chinese Exclusion Act, Chinese history in America, I realized that the Chinese fusion food was how they became accepted in the United States. People liked certain flavors then. They liked fried foods, sweeter foods, and so Chinese people made those items taste a certain way in order for them to be a part of the United States culture. Now when I think about Chinese American food, I think about the resilience and grit of the immigrants.
It makes me miss my mom. It makes me want to eat Korean food too.
Well, thank you for tuning in to Short and Sweet for episode 1. We'll have a Short and Sweet after every episode where we'll dive deeper into the details of the show.
And you can ask us questions on our Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram page, and we'll make sure to answer them in our next segment of Short and Sweet.
Bye!
Bye.